Good morning, students. I hope you people are well. Today we will learn about the pulmonary gaseous exchange in human beings, how the process will be carried out. It requires a respiratory system, and we are saying in mammals that it is pulmonary gaseous exchange. Pulmonary word means the lungs. So these are the parts of your respiratory system. Nasal passage will be there, throat will be there, larynx will be there, trachea, bronchi, and bronchioles. Let us see the structure. Nose is there. By the help of the nose, nasal passage will be there, and by the help of the nasal passage, the oxygen is going to be entered. And you can see the spring-like structure is there, that is called as your trachea. This trachea is first divided into primary bronchia. Then further the division is going to take place into secondary and tertiary. And each bronchia is going to consist of your alveoli sac, that is sac like structure will be there, and that sac like structure is going to be present inside each lungs, and million numbers of that one will be there. Each alveoli will consist of your that oxygen, and there at the bottom we will have the diaphragm is actually a thin elastic like membrane will be there, which when the inhalation and exhalation process will be carried out during that time, it will expand and it will contract. That nasal chamber consists of two things basically: the mucous cells, which consist of the sticky mucus like substances which trap all the dirt particles, and the serosa cells, it consists of your thin bony ridges, and that will be called as your serous cells. Okay, and it is present in the superior, middle, or inferior part. Olfactory region, this is generally present at the nostril one, and they will be responsible for the smell and for the taste. Function of nasal passage: nasal passage serves as a path for air going to and forth lungs. The nasal passage is also responsible for the large size bacteria. It consists of a large mucus which will be responsible to trap the dirts and other thing. At that point only air will be moist. Then throat infection is going to occur. Larynx, voice box will be there. It consists of various parts. Thyroid cartilage will be there, which covers the thyroid gland. Arytenoid cartilage will be there. Triangular cartilages are present. Then cricoid cartilage will be there. That is narrow, while the lowest part is the broader one. As you can see the figure here, butterfly like structure is there, which is going to responsible for the thyroid. Larynx is the line with the mucous membrane, and it consists of the mucous substances which will be responsible for purification of whatever the dirts and the other impurities are there, that is going to be purified by the help of that. And the larynx box is also called as the Adam's apple, where the vocal cord is there in males, that will be in the expanded form, while in female that is going to be submerged. Submerged means it will be inside that. Elephant, they don't have the vocal cord. Hippopotamus, they will have the true vocal cord. Actually that is the voice box, and it will be large in the human males as compared to the females. This is the particular structure of your respiratory system. Lungs will be there, two lungs will be there, and they will be responsible for the inhalation and exhalation of oxygen, superior and inferior two lobes will be there. Upper one will be your bronchial, primary bronchial, inferior, that all structure. As you can see the figure, children, this is the trachea. Trachea is going to be divided into primary bronchia, then from primary it will go for the secondary and tertiary, and so on. That process will be carried out. Each bronchia will carry likewise the alveoli sac. That is the just like how the sac is there in which we used to carry the things from one place to another. Likewise, this will be there, and it will be responsible for carrying the things, that is from one part to another, and it will be responsible for the storage of the oxygen and carbon dioxide. It always includes both the things, and there will be always little bit of air inside that, just like how the balloon is there. Within the balloon, what happens, children? There will be always small quantity of air within the balloon. So likewise here also that same thing will be there, and small quantity of balloon will be air will be there, which will be responsible for passage of the things. When the inhalation and exhalation process is going to take place, when we are going to inhale, that particular your lungs will be expanded, and you are going to exhale, again the lungs is going to be contract, and during that time the left side, as the heart is present, so that heart will be responsible for maintaining that one. Okay, that phenomena is going to be carried out by that. Right lungs and left lungs. Left lung is slight smaller than as compared to the right lung, because just above the left lung we are having the heart. So on the basis of that, that thing is there, and it will be lighter as compared to that. And this one, 3 lobes it will be having. Which one? The right one, while the left one will have only 2 lobes. How the process will be carried out for the respiration, that we will learn in the next class. I hope everybody had understood up till this. Thank you. Have a good day.